Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. It's been a few days since the last game, the Maple Leafs winning their home opener against the Washington Capitals of a final score 6-2. Cam Talbot gets the start between the pipes of the Sens. The Toronto Maple Leafs will go with Matt Murray, and the Leafs going in away whites on home ice this afternoon. One of the few times they'll do that this year. We're ready to get it going. Special late night hockey coming your way right now. As the opening face-up at center ice between Matthews, and it is one back as Nylander fires it down into the Ottawa zone. In deep, that finds Matthews. Looks and plays it in front, and a backhander on goal, maybe. It may have hit a leg in front, too. It was really fast. It wasn't really spotted properly. Here's Tkachuk in front, and a stop by Matt Murray out of the gates, and a penalty coming to Toronto for tripping. The first battle of Ontario this year from downtown Toronto between the Senators and the Maple Leafs, an 11 p.m. start. Special nighttime game. Marlies will have one against the Griffins just after this. Draw one back controlled. It's centered to Tierney, and he can't get it to the goal. Chabot shot. That's off a leg. Patterson, they keep it in. Tierney fires. Stopped by Murray. Rebound knocked away as well. And Riley is there and just gets it out. It's kept in. Norris on goal. That's stopped. Another shot. It's loose, and they score! Shot after shot, they dig away and keep on whacking it at the net, and it finds a way past Matt Murray upstairs, and the Senators strike on the power play. So Ottawa with a 1-0 lead here inside the first period, and it comes early too. Sure does. If you want to look at the stats of the Maple Leafs this year, their penalty kill so far is 0 for 1. Now it is 0 for 2. Not a good penalty kill to start the season. No penalty has been killed by the Leafs yet this year. So 0-2 on penalty kills. Ottawa Senators have a 1-0 lead on the power play early. Here's Hall. He'll fire it down for Toronto into the Ottawa zone. In deep for Nylander. He plays that back around for Hall. Hall drops for Matthews. Austin Matthews loses it. Riley's back and he plays that off. Here's Batherson again for Ottawa. Drake Batherson for Tim Stützle. He gets by with a step, and in comes Ottawa. Centering pass. Norris in front. They score! Down low, it beats Matt Murray. A pass across through the seam, and right between his legs for a 2-0 Ottawa lead. That's all you got to do. The Ottawa Senators started off on the power play, and now up 2-0 here in the first period. Well, Toronto looks sloppy right now, and that's something that's going to have to be worked on. Well, fans just still taking their seats here inside of Scotiabank Arena. It's been a quiet one in terms of the Leafs side. The fan base is quiet right now here from Scotiabank Arena. Taken down with Simmons. Here's Chabot. He'll find Zub. Artem Zub up for Norris. Here come the Senators on the right side. Drop for Stützle in. Won't get that shot to the goal. Here's Tavares. Back ahead for Simmons. Digging in along, and that drop shot, it's stopped by Matt Murray. In behind the goal again, wrapping and firing and scoring! A 3-0 lead, it's Norris. And the Ottawa Senators are taking off here inside the first period. Toronto is going to have a goaltending change. They sure are. Ottawa's really taking off inside of this hockey game right now. All you got to do is put the puck to the net, and that is exactly what they are doing. Toronto is standing around, looking around, and the puck is right in front of the net. Matt Murray can only do so much. You can't blame him for 3 goals in the early going. Now, maybe the second goal you could call a softie, yeah, but Ilya Samsonov is going to make his first home appearance in a 3-0 deficit here in the first period. Not the way you want to come into a hockey game on home ice, and your first Maple Leaf home debut for Ilya Samsonov, and he gets the start now for the Leafs. Traded from the Washington Capitals. Toronto beat Washington last game 6-2. Face-off back to center. Not even halfway through the first. It's 3-0. Draw one back, controlled by the Sens. Chabot at center. To Giroux. He'll spin at center ice. Brings it inside. Yarncroke going after him. Zub with it back. Here's Chabot. Drop shot. Stopped by Samsonov. And Tavares plays that ahead for Brody. Here come the Leafs with the puck in over the line. Calle Yarncroke makes his way to the net. Lost the puck, and they'll have to regain it again. Giroux Through center. In over the line on the right wing. Looking. Drop shot to Brickett. Stopped. And Samsonov is going to hold on to that for the Maple Leafs. Well, let's have a look at this again. Alex DeBrincat just screaming down that seam, and the Maple Leafs are leaving it wide open right now for the Ottawa Senators. It has not been hard for Ottawa to do damage. Drawn one by Matthews. Giordano ahead, and that's done out of the zone. Centering pass, Tkachuk. Poked out by Marner, and William Nylander might have a step. Here's Nylander! Backhanded right on, and Talbot has that. Best chance of the period for the Leafs. It's not a glorious one. It was too in tight, but a good look nonetheless. Here's Marner. Back for Nylander in front, and that pass just missed him. Del Zotto back out. Toronto with it again. Brody taken down hard. Marner gets back up. Here comes Tkachuk, and here come the Sens. A race to the goal. Stopped by Samsonov. Matthews in front. Kicked away by Samsonov on a turnover. Here's Marner. Back with it for Toronto. Here's Matthews in, shoots, and a stop by Talbot. Easily holding on to that for Ottawa. 3-0 lead for the Senators here inside the first period. Toronto fans still trying to get on their feet here. It's been a one-sided game tonight. Samsonov makes a great save on that last shift. Toronto, Matthews throws it back out front of his own net. And a horrible turnover leads to a great scoring chance for Ottawa. Trying to make it 4-0. Draw one back, controlled here in the corner. Nikita Zaitsev, the former Leaf. And he'll play that ahead to Tyler Ennis, another former Leaf, who's taken down on the wing. That's played ahead too far. Jack Aston Reese signed today, 1-year deal. And he is now on this line as here's Joseph, and it's stopped by Samsonov. Toronto gets that back, kicking it around for Zach Aston Reese, ahead for Alex Kerfoot. Here comes Toronto. Kerfoot has Bunting with him. Kerfoot to Bunting! And a stop by Talbot. Now there's the best chance of the period for the Leafs right there. Pass was in too tight. It looked really easy for the netminder, though maybe it wasn't even the hardest of looks, but still dangerous nonetheless. Here comes Bunting. Any chance, even the softest, can be dangerous in Ottawa with a 3-0 lead after one. They came out and they came to play hard. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 13-4 Senators. 3-0 they lead after one. The hits are 7-2 Sens. Faceoffs 4-3 Ottawa. Power plays Ottawa 1-for-1. Toronto's penalty kill this season now 0-for-2. Welcome into the second period here tonight from the Scotiabank Arena. Special 11 p.m. start. Ottawa 3-0 lead here from Toronto through one. Matthews wins the draw, the pass ahead. Here's Austin Matthews, shoots, and a stop by Talbot. Tested there to start the second period. Toronto with only their fifth shot on net tonight. Shots 13-5. Ottawa dominating in this performance so far. Looking to beat Toronto. Sens have been really dangerous to start the year, just like the Maple Leafs 2-0, and they have a 3-0 lead right now on Toronto, looking to go 3-0. If they win this, they'll be ahead of the Maple Leafs after this game tonight. When was the last time you heard of Ottawa being ahead of Toronto? Here's Austin Matthews. Dangles his way in over the line. Still has the puck in. Shoots. And that one fought off by Talbot. Marner tries to kick it back around. There's Artem Zub with it. Shabbat. And the Sens will get it out. Giroux taken by Morgan Riley. Hall back in his corner to pick it up for the Leafs. There's Riley. And too far ahead for Nylander. That pass was cut. Giroux and Marner back for Toronto. Fired into the Ottawa zone and in and around. That'll find Nylander. Nylander to the net. And won't get a shot there. Too in tight. Trying to get it to the goal. Wastes a lot of time trying to get that puck back. Ottawa Senators just killing the clock right now. They know 3-0 is right now a gift on their side. 6 goals scored last game by Toronto. They don't have a single one so far tonight. It's been a mess. In behind the goal. Picked up by Hall. Leafs will get it ahead for Marner. Just about halfway. 3-0. Sens still lead. Nylander in deep after that puck. And again, that bounces past his skate. The Sens get it back. Giroux taken just outside the line. Tavares right back in. This goes into the far corner. Zaitsev. Nylander after him, and that is going to be a penalty. Leafs are going to have their third penalty this year. As Sens move in with a shot, and Samsonov fights it off. Ottawa to their second power play tonight. They're 1-for-1. 3-0 the Senators lead. Toronto's been on their heels since the get-go. This is not the Toronto team we've seen in the first 2 games of the season. Hard fought against Montreal in the first game, down 1-0, 4 goals in the third to go on to win. And then you have the second game 6-2 against Washington, things getting better, and now you're down 3-0 here in this game still. Here's Liljegren. Leafs turn it over. Stützle at center. Gets that back. Chabot. He's taken. And Camp finds Brody. Here's TJ Brody with a step. And he gets by. Liljegren after it in the corner again. They battle. Sends again. Will just get it out of the zone. Stützle ahead. There's Norris. Marlies and Griffins coming up next, so stay tuned. That shot off a leg and into the corner boards. Tierney with the back. Chabot. They send it in deep and behind the goal. Drop pass. Stützle right on. And Samsonov has that with just 4 seconds to go in the Ottawa power play. Sheldon Keefe tested out those new Maple Leaf lines on the ice tonight, and maybe not the best favors so far from what we've seen. Draw one back by Kerfoot. Here's Giordano up the boards. That finds Nylander out of the box. William Nylander. He has the skill. He shoots, and that's fought off by Talbot. Everything right at him so far tonight. Drop pass. Turned over. Patterson. Great read at center. Kerfoot steals it back. Here come the Leafs inside. Alex Kerfoot pickpocketed, and right back out come the Sens. Tierney taken along the board. Zach Aston-Reese, newly signed, makes his way in and loses the puck. Got it back. Shot, and Talbot down has that. Pinto kept in by the Maple Leafs. Simmons goes to the corner boards. Here's Zach Aston-Reese trying to center that. And again, it comes back out by the Senators. This does not look like the Toronto core that people want to see so far tonight. Here's Tavares, dangled along the boards. Norris on him. Sens get it again. Tierney. Toronto almost through 2 periods on home ice without a goal tonight after scoring 6 against a highly contested Washington opponent this year. Here's Morgan Rielly. He'll play that and hit a skate, and it's turned over again. Kept in by Tavares. In. Fans on the shot. No call. May have been held. Here's Rielly, a shot. That's off a leg in front. Kept in by the Leafs. Tavares tries the center. And the Leafs again just cannot keep it in. 3 seconds. Tavares and offside. There's the frustration, and we're going to have a fight. Tkachuk and Tavares are going to go back and forth. 3-0 Ottawa. Still going into the third period tonight as Tavares took a shot after the whistle in frustration. This Toronto team has done nothing all night long and just trying to at least do something to get the crowd going as Tavares, the captain, he steps in and takes down Brady Tkachuk in front of the Leaf fans here in Toronto. Just get something going. That's what you want to do here. And Toronto Maple Leafs have not done that in this game yet. There's still 3-0 in this game. And that is where we will stand. So the Ottawa Senators still have a 3-0 lead after 2. 1.3 seconds to go in the period. Not enough time as the draw one back by Ottawa. They still lead it 3-0 through 2. Going into the third period tonight, Toronto not much to show for. They're getting outshot 17-9. Outscored 3-0. The hits are 8 aside. Face-off 7-5 Senators. Power plays 1 for 2 Ottawa. First penalty kill successful this year for the Leafs in that second period. No power plays for Toronto. We head to the third, 3-0 Ottawa. Welcome into the third period. Toronto knows what they have to do in this hockey game. All game long, it's been back and forth, push and shove, crawl your way back. They've been down 3-0 since the first, and we're now in the third. Here's the face-off to center ice. No, the Maple Leafs have just been out of coordinate, out of sync. Here's Austin Matthews in shoots, and Talbot comes out top, and he will make that stop. Second time he's faced that same release by Austin Matthews tonight. Well, that says something right there. Austin Matthews trying to take that shot, but Talbot knows where it's coming from, and it's not dangerous when the goaltender knows. You need to try to find a way to beat him. And there's a little knuckler there by Hull. That's another easy shot. Toronto has not really put any deadly opportunities together tonight. That is the key here of this game tonight. Nylander looks from behind, centers a backhand on goal, and again, there was nothing really there in terms of danger. Picked up along the boards to Brinkett, as Ottawa will get it out of the zone. Giroux centers that ahead. Here is Norris down that right wing. Hall gets that back. Rielly. Norris kept it in. Nylander gets it ahead for Marner. William Nylander steps in. He has Marner with him. Marner to the goal! And somehow that stayed out. Gets it back, centers. And Matthews was out of reach. Nylander after it in the corner. Battles and digs it free. He'll drop that for Rielly. Riley in, shoots, and Talbot again upstairs. Got that. Toronto running out of time in this third period. 6 minutes already gone. Here comes Claude Giroux through center. Nylander has it back for Toronto. And he'll center that off the boards for Hall. In, shoots. That one off a skate. They get it back again. Hall fires, and Talbot, that'll stick to his glove like glue. As we're almost halfway through this third period, still 3-0 Ottawa. Toronto's going to go 2-1 on the season. They are not winning this game tonight. Just everything has not been connected, and when you have new lines, that's what's going to happen. You got to pick up the pieces. You got to try out stuff, and that's what tonight is. It's a test. Up ahead, that far pass found nobody in a white sweater. That was the key on that pass, but it didn't make it. It is now offside Toronto. It's about halfway through the third, still 3-0 Ottawa. This would not be a good way to go out in the first battle of Ontario for the Leafs in a shutout situation. Tavares wins the draw. Pass too far, that gets down the ice and into the corner. Tavares will have to go after it here, and he does. Gets that free. Yarncroke in front, and another bad pass. Intercepted by the Senators. Brought in here on the wing. 8.5 to go to Giordano. Here's Simmons, back for John Tavares, and he takes a bump and loses the puck just like that. Here's Tierney. Back inside, Simmons has it for Toronto. Far pass for Zach Aston-Reese, newly acquired. In, fans on the shot. All night long, the Sens have been where they needed to be. Now here they come inside. Looking for a shot. None to take, is 5.5 left. Here's Mark Giordano. Here's Kerfoot with him, drops it off, in, shoots, and Talbot makes it look easy. 5:11 left. 3-0 Ottawa. All three goals back in the first. Toronto has had nothing to show tonight. It has not been a fun one. Here's the face-off. Toronto Marlies starting better than the Maple Leafs this year, which is kind of funny if you look at it. The Marlies 3-0. They won their last game 1-0 in a shootout. Toronto down 3-0 late here tonight. Bunting can't keep it in. Here's Stützle. Can't get it out. And Hall picks it up. Riley. Hall. And here comes Alex Kerfoot. Winding up in. Shoots. That's blocked. And again, they put it to the goal. And Talbot has that. Down to 2:21 to play. Toronto has had just a little more time on attack, but their chances have not been anything. No, it's just been simple shots to the net. There's no rebounds. There's no passes across for a shot. We've seen one pass across for a one-time chance today. Here comes Nylander, makes his way to the goal. In, shoots, and that one tucked wide. Last minute. Matthews centers that. Nylander battles for it, gets it in front of the goal, and Zub gets it right back. In the corner, a penalty coming. 51 seconds left. The Sens will go to the power play. No, this is not the way to go out on home ice against Ottawa. Not a good effort at all tonight by the Maple Leafs, and another penalty. This will be their third tonight. Camp couldn't get it out. That shot off a stick and into the corner. Tkachuk battles for it. Shabbat centers that over. Camp. They try to find their lanes here. David Camp in behind the goal. Gave that away. Giroux centers it back. There's a lot of passing going on as Stützle centers. Giroux stopped, and it's in the net. It's going to be waved off on the contact. Sanders have this one in full control. This is going to be no goal. Clear interference on that play by Claude Giroux, and this might be the worst home Leaf game we've seen in a while. Shutout on home ice. Now that's frustrating. Giroux, fans on it. Liljegren for Toronto. One last look maybe for the Leafs. Here's Liljegren. Inside, centers for Kerfoot. He shoots, and it's easily right to Talbot's glove all night long as it has been. Zach Aston-Reese. That one bounces out in front. Pinto in the corner, and they get it back. Seconds run down here in Scotiabank Arena. Tkachuk. Pinto. And that will do it. The Ottawa Senators, a 3-goal first period. They go on to shut out the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-0 here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Leafs dropped to 2-1 on the year. And that one is going to sting for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It sure will. 3-0 loss here in the third game of the season, and this is not the way you want to go out on home ice. That's not the way that you want to play this game. Last game winning 6-2, coming into this game, give it up 3 in the first and doing nothing all game long. Coming up now, the Toronto Marlies, Grand Rapids Griffins, game 2 of that 2-game set between the Griffins and the Marlies. Toronto took the first one 1-0 in a shootout. That's coming your way now.